Let's go ahead and start. Just find yourself a space that you can move, whether it's a mat or you just find some space wherever you are. Can everyone hear me okay? I think we said we could. Okay. So you're just going to come to sit on your mat just for a moment, sit in a nice cross-legged seat. If you have something you can place under your tush, that's great. If you're joining us, welcome. Can you just mute yourself as you join? And so we're just going to start in a nice tall seat. You can be cross-legged. If that doesn't work for you, you can sit on your shins and then sitting either on your heels or placing a block or a book or something in between your heels as well for a little bit more support. And then just bring your right hand to your heart and your left hand flat to your belly and close your eyes. And allow yourself just a few breaths to arrive. Take a big breath all the way in, feeling the expansion of the chest and the belly on your inhale. And then the softening down of the belly and the chest as you exhale. And again, like that, inhaling fully, breathing in, feeling the expansion. And exhale, softening down. And just continue like that for a few more breaths, allowing yourself the invitation to the present moment, to take a break from what you've been doing today and just have a few moments, just half an hour to really connect to your breath and connect to your body. And take one more big breath all the way in. And one more big breath all the way out. And slowly blink open your eyes. Bring your hands to heart center. Take a big breath in here. And a big breath out. And then as you inhale, interlace your hands, press them forward and then up to the sky as you breathe in. And then as you breathe out, press your hands forward, really round through the upper back. Draw the belly in like a cat spine and hands come down to the ground. And again, like that, inhale, press the palms forward, draw the space of the heart back. And then when you arrive with your hands towards the ceiling, draw your pinkies back to open through the shoulders. And then exhale, the belly draws back, the hands press forward, exhale out. Good. One more time like that, inhale, press your hands forward, really draw the space of the heart forward back. Feel the shoulder blades spread across the back as we go through there. Good. And then inhale, just reach your hands high. Good. As you exhale, twist to the right, release your right hand down behind your right seat. Left hand comes to the right knee. Inhale, press down into your right fingertips to sit up really tall. And then as you exhale, twist towards the right, belly draws back towards spine. You can even bend the right elbow to take the twist a little bit deeper. But inhale here. And exhale out. Keep your left hand where it is. Inhale, reach your right hand up towards the ceiling. And then exhale, cross it over towards your left knee. Eagle wrap your arms. So left under right in front of the face. You can wrap once or twice. Inhale, tilt the elbows up towards the ceiling, arching through the back, reaching the heart up. And then as you exhale, draw your elbows back towards your belly. Again, finding that cat spine. Inhale, press your hands up towards the sky, elbows reach high. Exhale, squeeze elbows into belly, rounding through the back, feeling the spread of the shoulder blades on the back. Inhale, unfurl your arms, reach everything up to the sky, big breath in here. Exhale, twist to the left, right hand comes to left knee, left hand comes behind your seat. Inhale, sit up nice and tall, find length in the spine. And then as you exhale, twist towards the left, right hand grounds into the left knee, belly draws in, and even bending into the left elbow to draw the space of the heart a little further back, finding a little bit deeper of a twist. Stay for one more big inhale here. And one more big exhale. Inhale, reach your left hand up to the sky and then cross it on top of your right arm. And then eagle wrap the arms. So that right arm is underneath left. You can bring just the backs of the hands together, find that double wrap. Inhale, draw your elbows up towards the sky, open through the space of the heart. And then exhale, draw the elbows in, belly draws back, finding that rounding of the body. Inhale, reach your elbows high. Exhale, squeeze everything in. Inhale, unweave your arms, spread everything up towards the sky. And then exhale, bring your hands out onto the floor in front of you. Roll over your shins. You're gonna make your way into a tabletop position. So knees will be directly under the hips. Shoulders will be above the palms. I'm gonna put on a little bit of music. If it ever gets too loud, just let me know. Unmute yourself. And then in a tabletop position, begin with a few rounds of cat-cow. So as you inhale, tuck your toes, tip your pelvis, drop the belly, look forward as you reach the heart forward. And then as you exhale, press the tops of the feet down, tuck the tail, round through the back, push the floor away to separate shoulders. And then again like that, inhale, tip the pelvis, drop the belly, reach the heart forward and look up. And then as you exhale, the belly draws in and up, tuck the tail, tuck the chin. Good, one more time like that, opening through the front of the body, inhaling here. And then exhale, press the feet down, draw the belly up, in and up. Make your way to a neutral spine. Stretch your right leg back behind you to the tip of the toe. Just start to pulse through the heel for a moment. Just waking up the back of the leg. And then find your weight evenly distributed on your hands. Lift the leg so that it's parallel to the floor. Take a big inhale here. Stretch through the heel, reach through the crown of the head. And then as you exhale, draw knee to nose to knee. Push the floor away to create space. Inhale, stretching out. Exhale, curling. Inhale, stretching out long. Exhale, curling in. One more time. Inhale, stretching out long. Exhale, bring your knee down to the ground. And then just switching sides, reach your left leg back behind you, pulsing through the heel. And then your breaths be really full. And your exhales be really complete. And then lift the left leg so that it's parallel to the floor. Dial all 5 toes down. Reach to the crown of the head. Knit the low ribs in. Inhale here. Exhale, curl in, knee to nose to knee. Inhale, stretching out long. Exhale, curling. Inhale, stretching out long. Exhale, curling in. One more time like that. Inhale, stretching out long. Exhale, bring your knee down to the ground. Widen your knees as wide as your mat. Bring your toes to touch. And then sit your hips back towards your heels for a widening child's pose. You can let your chest soften down towards the ground. Forehead can come towards the ground. And just stay for one more big breath in here. And one more big breath out. Slowly press your way back to that tabletop position, and then tuck your toes, lift your hips up and back for a downward facing dog. And here you can pedal through the feet, shift your hips from side to side, making any little adjustments or movements in your dog that feel good. And then finding stillness. Draw the belly in. Really try to connect to your finger pads today and try to push the floor away. Was lifting out of the shoulders. Draw the elbows, wrap the elbows back. On your next inhale, roll forward to a plank pose. Try to find that cat spine along the way, that real puffing up and doming of the upper back. As you exhale, bend your elbows back by your ribs. Slowly lower yourself all the way down. Inhale, lift your heart forward, draw elbows towards each other. And then exhale, tuck your toes, press up and back for a downward facing dog. Good, we'll do that one more time, really focusing on the idea of linking breath and movement. So inhale, slowly roll forward to a plank pose. Exhale, elbows draw back, squeezing the ribs, lowering down. Inhale, reach your heart forward, stretch your toes back, Bhujangasana. Exhale, tuck your toes, press up and back, downward facing dog. Start to look forward to the top of your mat. Start taking little steps all the way to the top of your mat. Really push the floor away to try to create space for your feet to walk under you, doming through the back. And then take a generous bend in your knees. Just let the upper body hang down. Take a big breath in here and a big breath out. One more time like that. Big breath in, big breath out. Bend your knees, draw low belly in, slowly start to roll up to stand. And when you arrive, you can roll your shoulders up, back, and down a couple times, just kind of warming up the shoulders. Inhale, take a big breath in, reach both hands high. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center, close your eyes, take a big breath in, and a big breath out. Inhale, sweep your hands high, Urdhva Stasana. Exhale, bow all the way down to the ground, Uttanasana. Inhale, take a big step back with your right leg for a low lunge. And then exhale, press your hands, left foot meets right in a downward facing dog. Inhale, roll forward into your plank pose. Exhale, low all the way down to your belly. Inhale, reach your heart forward, stretch your toes back, baby cobra. Exhale, tuck your toes, press up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, step it between your hands. Ground through your left hand. Peel your right hand up to the sky for a twist. Exhale, bring your hand back down to the floor. Bring your back knee down to the ground. Inhale, sweep your hands high, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, hands come back down to the ground. Step your back foot forward to meet your front foot as you bow down. Inhale, rise all the way up to stand, Urdhva Stasana. Exhale, bow all the way back down, Uttanasana. Inhale, take a big step back with your left leg for your low lunge. And then exhale, right foot meets left in a downward facing dog. Inhale, roll forward to your plank pose. Exhale, lower all the way down to your belly. Inhale, heart reaches forward, toes reach back, squeeze elbows in, Bhujangasana. Exhale, tuck your toes, press up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, step it between your hands, low lunge. Inhale, peel your left hand to the sky, right hand stays ground. Left hand comes down to the ground, back knee comes down as you exhale. Inhale, sweep your hands high, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, hands come down to the ground, step your back foot forward to meet your front foot, bow down. Inhale, rise all the way up to stand, Urdhva Stasana. Exhale, bow all the way back down to the ground, Uttanasana. Inhale, take a big step back with your right foot for a low lunge. This time, step your left foot back to a plank pose. Take a big breath in here, push the floor away. Good, on your next inhale, shift forward on your toes, reach your heart forward. Exhale, lower halfway down, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog, press into the tops of the feet. Exhale, hips up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the right leg high. Exhale, step it between your hands, low lunge. Inhale, peel your right hand up to the sky for your twist. Exhale, bring your hand back down to the ground. Bring your back knee down to the ground. Inhale, sweep your hands high. Exhale, hands come back down to the ground. Step your left foot forward to meet your right foot at the top of your mat as you bow down. Inhale, rise all the way up to stand, Urdhva Stasana. Exhale, bow all the way back down to the ground, Uttanasana. Inhale, big step back with your left leg, low lunge. Exhale, step back to your plank pose. Take a big breath in here, and a big breath out. Inhale, shift forward on your toes. As you exhale, lower halfway down, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale to your upward facing dog. Exhale, hips up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, step it between your hands. Inhale, find your twist. Left hand reaches high. Exhale, hand comes down, right knee comes down. Inhale, sweep both hands high, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, hands come down to the ground. Step your right foot forward, bow down. Inhale, rise all the way up to stand, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, bow all the way back down, Uttanasana. Inhale, lift your heart forward, left up halfway. Exhale, bend your knees, clamp your hands, hop back to your chaturanga or step back to your plank pose, lower down. Inhale, press into the hands, the tops of the feet. Exhale, hips up and back, downward facing dog. Take a big breath in here, and a big breath out. One more time, let that big breath in, big breath out. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, step it between your hands. Spin your back foot down for a warrior one this time. So a little width between the feet, both hips facing forward. Reach your hands up to the sky. Big breath in here. As you exhale, cactus your arms out to the side like goalposts. Spread left arm underneath right for Garudasana, Eagle Wrap. Inhale, open through the space of the heart, tipping back. And then as you exhale, devotional warrior, right shoulder will come towards the inside of the right knee. And rather than drawing the elbows in towards the belly, can you press the forearms down towards the ground? So you're really opening through the space of the back. One more exhale. Press down through the blade of the back foot, rise all the way back up to stand. Warrior one, big breath here. Exhale, warrior two. You can widen your stance a little bit. Find that deep bend in the right knee, that little bit of internal rotation on the left thigh. Hands reach wide. Take a big breath in here, and a big breath out. Flip your front hand tip up and back, peaceful warrior. As you exhale, the right forearm will find the right thigh. Left hand reaches up and over your head for extended side angle. Try to draw the left shoulder back, belly draws in, knit ribs towards pelvis, find some energy in the back of the body. Good. Reach your left hand up towards the sky and then bring it behind your head. Inhale here, tilting the elbow back. As you exhale, curl left elbow towards your right hand. Inhale, opening back up. Exhale, curling. One more time like that. Inhale, opening up. Exhale, as you curl down, bring your left hand down to the ground on the inside of your right foot. Spin up on your left toes. Peel your right hand up to the sky for a twist. Big breath in here. Exhale, bring your hand down to the ground. Gently deliver your back knee down to the ground. And then inhale, sweep your hands high, Anjaneyasana. Big breath here. Exhale, cactus your arms out to the side. As you inhale, really press the hips forward, draw the heart back, and then exhale, press into right heel, draw forearms towards each other. Inhale, hips reach forward, heart opens. Exhale, draw the hips back, squeeze forearms towards each other. One more time like that. Inhale, press the hips forward, open to the space of the heart. And then exhale, just bring your hands down to the inside of the right foot. Heel toe your right foot a little bit wider, and then lizard lunge. So you can walk your hands a little bit forward, drawing the heart forward, or you might choose to come down onto forearms. If that feels good to you, you can place a block or something underneath your forearms. But making a choice where you can really stay connected to your breath and not cave in through the back. So we're really reaching the heart forward. If you're down on forearms, go ahead and walk back up onto your hands, and then reach your right hand up to the sky for a twist. You can stay right here or bend the left knee, drawing heel towards seat. Reach back with the right arm to the top of the foot, and then draw your foot towards your tush. Big breath in here, and a big breath out. Gently release your foot, reach your right hand back up to the sky, and then bring your right hand down on the inside of your right foot. Tuck your back toes, lift your back knee off the ground, and then lift your seat so that it's in line with your right knee. Look forward, step your left foot outside of your left hand. Swing your heels and your toes out. Lower your tush to the ground for a wide malasana squat. Press your elbows into your knees into your elbows. Sit up nice and tall. Take a big breath in here and a big breath out. Slowly bring your hands down to the ground. Lift your seat up towards the sky. Heel toe your feet towards each other. Bend your knees. Slowly roll up to stand. Big breath in here. Big breath out. Inhale, sweep your hands high. Exhale, fold all the way back down to the ground. Inhale, lift the heart forward. Exhale, bend your knees, plant your hands, hop or step your way back through your vinyasa. We'll meet in a downward facing dog. And then inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, step it between your hands, spin your back foot down, warrior one. Inhale, reach your hands up to the sky, find lots of breath here, lots of length. Feel the ribs drawn away from the pelvis. And then cactus your arms out to the side like goalposts. Left arm is gonna thread underneath right to find your Gardasana Eagle Rock. Take a big inhale here, tipping back. Exhale, come forward, devotional warrior. Left shoulder snuggles on the inside of the left knee. Really draw left hip back. It's gonna want to jut out to the side. And then press your forearms towards the ground, open through the space of the upper back. Press down into the blade of the back foot, rise all the way back up to stand. Unfurl the arms high. Exhale, warrior two. Big breath in, big breath out. Flip your front hand, tip up and back, peaceful warrior. And then exhale, extended side angle. Left forearm comes to left thigh, right hand reaches up and over your head. Send some energy into the back body and then spin your heart up towards the sky. Bring your right hand behind your head. Inhale, tilt back, lean back, open through the heart. As you exhale, curl right elbow towards left hand. Inhale, opening up. Exhale, curling. One more time, inhale, opening up. And then exhale, as you curl in, bring your right hand down on the inside of your left foot. Spin up on your right toes. Peel your left hand up to the sky. Big breath in here. Exhale, bring your hand down to the ground, bring your back knee down to the ground. And then inhale, sweep your hands high. Exhale, cactus your arms out to the side. Inhale, lean back, open through the space of the heart. Exhale, curl in, draw the belly and squeeze forearms towards each other. Inhale, opening up. Exhale, curling in. Inhale, opening up. Exhale, curling in. Inhale, opening up. And then bring your hands down to the ground on the inside of your foot. Start to lean your right hand down to the ground. Heel left hand up to the sky for a twist. Draw your right knee towards, or right heel towards your tush, bending the right knee. Reach back with the left hand. Draw heel towards your seat. Big breath in here. And big breath out. Slowly release your foot down to the ground. Bring your left hand down to the inside of your left foot. Heel toe your foot a little bit wider. Press the hips forward for a lizard lunge. You can stay lifted. You can come down onto forearms. And then walk back up to your hands, tuck your back toes, lift the back knee off the ground, lift your tush, step your right foot wide, lower your seat, bring your hands to heart center, take a big breath in, and a big breath out. So we're gonna talk about crow pose from here. So we're in this squat pose. And what we're gonna do first is create our foundation, which is our hands. So we're gonna try to make big wide hands and then really think about the pressing down of the finger pads into the ground. So as you press down into your finger pads, what you'll notice is that there's a lift at the palm, and you want that to protect the wrist. You'll see this little lift through the base of the palm. And we want that to protect the carpal tunnel and also to protect the weight from kind of dumping down into the wrist. So our hands are gonna come down to the ground about shoulder distance apart. We're gonna fan the fingers wide. Press your finger pads down into the ground, and then press the first knuckle of your index finger and your thumb down into the ground. Keep the weight from kind of rolling to the pinky side edge of your hand. From there, bend your elbows. Notice where they are. Now, if they're coming out to the sides, wrap them back, right? So we're gonna create chaturanga arms. So elbows drop back, and then walk your feet a little bit closer so you're kind of in this little perch on your toes from your squat. Bring your knees, lift your tush high, bring your knees to the backs of your triceps. Right, so we're just kind of in this little perch on fingertips and the perimeter of the palm and on toes. From there, I'm gonna start to lean forward to take a little bit of weight into my hands. Now, as soon as I have some weight in my hands, I'm gonna start to push the floor away, right? The doming in the upper back, that protraction of the shoulders. So looking forward, I'm gonna squeeze my knees in towards each other, push the floor away. Now, as I lean my heart forward, think forward, not down, reach the heart forward, my toes might get a little bit lighter on the ground. From there, I can draw one heel, and then maybe the other heel towards the ground, squeeze, stay really active in the legs, reach the heart forward, and then push the floor away. And come back down. So we'll go through that one more time. Hands fan wide. They come down to the floor, shoulder distance apart. Press down into fingertips and the big knuckles of your index and thumb. From there, bend your elbows, wrap them back. Place your knees on the backs of your triceps. Look forward. Squeeze elbows towards each other. Start to lean forward and then push the ground away. Squeeze knees towards each other and then heels towards your seat. And then slowly bring your feet down to the ground. So coming back to this perch position. And then just bring your hands to your heart. Take a big breath in. And a big breath out. Now twist over to the right in your perch, okay? And then lean forward. Try to bring your left tricep mid-thigh of the right thigh, right? And then bring your left hand down to the ground. So your left arm is going to be in the middle of your right thigh, as much as you can towards the middle. My right hand is gonna come pretty far behind my seat. Now I'm going to use that to leverage myself forward, right? So the more space I have my hands really close together, it's going to be harder to leverage my weight forward. So instead, I'm going to take my hand wide. I'm going to really try to find the hook on the left tricep. I'm going to push into my toes to lift my seat. I'm just going to bend my elbows back, lean forward. My feet have no choice but to come off the ground. Okay, squeeze your knees towards each other, squeeze your heels towards each other, try to push the floor away, lift the seat. So again, the hands just placed down, the central on the thigh, and then a little bit further back, and then you can kind of lean into them so that you end up with your body weight in between your hands. Reach the heart forward, then maybe you can peek the heel up. So then we'll just try that on the other side. Coming into our little perch. Hands come to heart center. Find your twist. Your right hand will come mid-thigh of the left thigh. Okay? Left hand comes behind the tush. Okay? And then lean forward. Forward. So heart reaches forward. And then the thigh on the right tricep just becomes this fulcrum to kind of lever the legs up. Reaching the heart forward, then lifting the toes. And then when you're ready, letting that go. And then just finding your cross-legged seat on your mat. Bring one hand to your heart again, one hand to your belly. Close your eyes. Sit up nice and tall. And take a big breath in. And take a big breath out. And take another big breath in. And another big breath out. Just do that one more time, just kind of coming back to the breath, coming back to our own bodies, feeling the strength and the power in trying something new and trusting ourselves. Bring your hands to heart center. Take one more big breath in. And one more big breath out.